Here is the SH Figuarts Tobey Maguire or Friendly Neighbourhood Spider-Man figure. On the front you've got a logo, on the bottom you've got a logo of Spider-Man and Spider-Man No Way Home logo. Sticker, here's what the side looks like, here's what the back looks like, and here's what the other side looks like, and here's the bottom. And here's what the actual figure looks like, and he looks pretty good, really good. A lot of people have complained about how the left leg on theirs is loose. I actually traded this figure a while ago when I got him traded to me, and the leg was loose and he had some tape on it, and I did trade him back and keep one of the figures that I traded. I made a YouTube show out of it. However, mine does not have that problem, so I don't really know what to say. Now, of course, he has like articulated cheekbones. That's the best PG way I can describe them. So if you're taking poses of him from the front or any angle, just make sure they're pushed back properly. The paint on the web lines are one of the best I've ever seen, actually, I think. The head sculpt doesn't look one-to-one with the original Sam Raimi films, and that reason is because the mask changed in the film this is actually based off, but it still looks pretty good. He also has the texture on the red and blue parts, something the Toy Biz figures didn't even have. The spider logo looks good. It doesn't break up that much because of the diaphragm joint, and there's no problem with that on the front logo, of course. It's a shame they didn't paint the elbows half red. And on mine, it looks like one of the top parts of the thighs are like a bit dirty. You can see it more in this YouTube short. And on the bottom of his feet is just red with some white writing. For accessories, he of course just has his normal masked head and the masked neck. He also has an unmasked head, which looks pretty good with half unmasked neck. A smiling face as well, which looks kind of goofy, even though it's supposed to look goofy. A pair of pointing hands, so you can do the meme. A pair of web grabbing hands, or you can use them as thumbs up hands. A pair of thwipping hands to use for the web accessories. A pair of wall crawling hands, and a pair of, I think, mask holding hands, and of course punching hands. Here's the mask that you can use for the mask holding hands, and it looks incredible. His webs look like really translucent, like they're supposed to be water, but anyway, they're really well sculpted, and you get a good selection, you honestly do. You get a really long one, 2 medium ones, and 2 small ones. And this is the best representation of Tobey Maguire nowadays, I think, apart from the Hot Toys, but you know, that's obviously going to look better. It's known for looking good. Now for the articulation, I've decided to make a small stop motion that actually took me ages because I can't be bothered to speak through all the articulation and everything about it. However, the only thing I do want to say is that his head doesn't look up that much, but I think you can like rotate the peg to make it look up better if you need to, but I don't really think it's necessary. Now for comparisons, I'm not actually going to do any. The reason for this is because I've compared him, and well, not really compared him, but I've used him and all the other 2004 Toy Biz Spider-Man for so many comparisons in the past couple of videos since I've uploaded a video every day for a month. Or I've started to anyway, I haven't done it yet. But the point is, I'll compare him to the other ones in a different video. Overall, I'm giving this figure a 9.5, and if you're going to buy him now, because I see people selling him for £70-80 or dollars on eBay just so they can afford the new Mayfix.